Hi everybody, it's James here, and welcome to this Toton exhibition layout update. Let's start off then by saying Happy New Year to everybody, and hope you had a good Christmas as well. Lots of goodies under the tree, we hope. So back to this layout. You can see there how we left off last time, and this is where we're actually at now. Quite a few changes have gone on, as you can see. There's been a bit of painting, there's been a little bit of weathering, there's been a few additions. We've started to get the track down. Now, for those of you who are keen of eye, you'll notice the shed is currently sitting on a bit of a slant. Well, the reason is that not everything's been positioned yet. I'm just doing things for alignment, so it's sat loose at the moment, which is why it's up behind the doors and down at the far end. So don't worry about that for now. So first thing we'll look at is the brickwork. How was this done? Well, it's all 3D printed. I went on to Tinkercad, I drew it all up, printed it off, painted it with primer, and then dry brushed the bricks. Give it a bit of a wash with some whitewash for the mortar course, and then painted in all the frames and lintels. All in all, I'm really pleased with how it's come out. The way I had to do it to make things accurate, for example around the doors here, like on the wheel lathe, I had to refer to a lot of photographs that I'd taken myself and ones I found on the internet, and I literally counted the bricks on the real shed and then translated those onto the model. The doors are a bit of a tricky one with Toton, as over the shed's life they've been changed quite regularly. As I'm modelling this around 1996, the ones I've done are actually about right. They just need some weathering and some paint. So as you can see, I've messed them off after dry brushing, sprayed them in with yellow across the faces, cleaned back door number 5, there's actually a brand new door fitted there, and then just cleaned that yellow edge and given it an all over wash with the dirt. And overall, I'm pretty happy with the result. Those of you who are keen of eye will notice immediately that on the far side I've opened the door on the wheel lathe. That's so you can see the plastic that hangs down inside. That'll be a nice feature. And when you start putting all the bits together, it's starting to really take shape. So far so good, I think. Here's a couple of prototype photos I found on Flickr, showing the shed again around 1996, and as you can see, dirty doors with bright yellow stripes across the bottom. Layout control, as mentioned in the previous video, is going to be analog, and for analog control we require a switch panel. So, I had to make one. First thing I had to do was measure it up, and I realised I'd have to make the front board a little bit taller, so it now matches the height of the back seam. This is a bit more aesthetically pleasing and completely obscures the control panel from the viewing public. The panel itself is just a piece of MDF, as you can see there. Measured it out, drilled out holes for 40 switches and painted the track plan onto it. This allows me to operate from the rear with the walkabout controller and be able to move a locomotive from any position on the layout to any other by the traverser. The traverser has been designed so that all the roads will be powered, no isolators on there, and as you can see you can move it across back and forward to move a loco to any position, but when it's being moved all the tracks will still line up. This is two reasons. One, it's easy to actually align the track and see what you're doing, and two, it means that when people are taking photos and videos, all the tracks still line up from the traverser onto the scenic area, so you don't get some odd bits of stepped rail in the back of shot, which I think would ruin the image somewhat. I must end this video with some thank yous. The first one is to Dave over at Tinsley. This year for Christmas he made me this, which is a replica of the Toton depot name board. It used to sit outside the gate. Absolutely love it, mate. Thank you very much. It's brilliant, and you put a lot of work into that. I really do appreciate it. It's magic. Sadly, it's too big to go on the layout, but it will fit on the wall at home. I've just got to make a space for it. But that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Other thank yous go to Chris and Chris over at West Hill Wagon Works. I've been doing bits with those guys now. It feels like forever. And Chris very, very kindly allowed me use of his 3D printers, and that allowed me to print off my brickwork. As you can see, I couldn't have done this level of detail and accuracy with the number of bricks and positioning and stuff if I had done it any other way. So massive thank you to you guys. Really do appreciate it, and hopefully we can achieve some more great stuff in 2021. Final thank you is to Ian, AY76 over on YouTube, Just a really good mate, known him for years, and he's been really helpful with advice and tips and doing bits on this layout over the last few months as well. So cheers for that, buddy. Also, must say thank you to you for watching this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.